Welcome, my dear. Welcome back. We have done part 1 of speech writing. There we have discussed the various aspects of writing speech, the marking scheme, and tips for writing. So let us begin with the concluding part of tips. We have already done point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let us recapitulate. Number 1, simple language. Number 2, use of quotations. Number 3, write different ideas in different paragraphs. Number 4, practice previous year's question paper samples. And point number 5, read newspaper editorials or opinions. Okay, now let us start with the 6th point, planning. It is very important for any work. Planning is mandatory. So for writing a speech, the planning is make a list of all the important points. If you remember, I taught you about coda also. So coda is nothing, just planning before writing. And when you plan properly, then only you can maintain a sequence. So that is very important. Next is presentation. Sometimes it happens that you write very good thing but you don't get good marks. The only reason is your presentation. The way you write, that is also very important. If the presentation is good, then only the examiner will read it, and if it is not presented properly, then it will be treated like very simple thing. So you must present it, you must write it in a proper way. Double check grammatical mistakes, correct them. Double check spellings, because at the time of exam it happens we speak something and we write something else. So what you have to do is check the grammatical mistakes and spellings. Once this is done, leave an adequate number of lines between paragraphs. Changing paragraph means it should look like you have changed the paragraph. So for that purpose you will have to leave line, and it will also give a clean look. Underline the main points. It's not necessary to use any highlighter. You can use the same pen, and for highlighting you need not to just bold it, you can underline it and that will be highlighted. Always have a few general quotes, means quotations. You can learn as many as possible, and these quotations you can use for decorating for the presentation part. It gives additional beauty to your content. So always remember, the quotations are very important, and always write some quotations in between or in the beginning or at the end. So we have done a lot of theoretical part. Now let us see one example. The example given here is taken from a sample paper of 2018-19 by CBSE. So in questions you must have seen they write some value points. So here also in this case some value points are suggested. Importance of cleanliness is the topic, and the suggested value points are present status, prevents disease, need to practice, reflects the character of the nation, benefits of cleanliness, and conclusion. So this way you'll be given some phrases so that you can write on the basis of those value points. The question will be like this: you are Mukul or Mahima of Alps Public School, and you are writing a speech to be delivered in school assembly highlighting the importance of cleanliness, suggesting that the state of cleanliness reflects the character of its citizens. The word limit is given, it's of 5 marks. Okay, so let us begin with the first solved example. First of all, a heading. That heading is importance of cleanliness. See how with the quotation it is started. In the words of the great John Wesley, cleanliness is next to godliness. So if you don't know the name of that great personality, you can write directly, it is said cleanliness is next to godliness, and then you can continue. Next part is salutation. Good morning, respected principal, teachers, and my dear friends. Today I, the name according to question, stand before you all to highlight the importance of cleanliness. So this is salutation part, and now comes the main content. So here you have to use those value points. I'm not going to read it, you can read yourself. See the change of paragraph. I have highlighted by using different colors. In between there are some facts also, like 2nd October, Swachh Bharat. Then after changing the paragraph, good health will ensure a healthy mind, and then its role. And see the concluding lines. Thus, a clean environment is a green environment with less people falling ill. Cleanliness hence is defined to be the emblem of purity of mind. So in this way you can sum up the speech. And now it is time for the homework. I have designed 3 questions, but actually these are from various exams, so it is important also. First question is, you are Ali or Alia, head girl or head boy of a school, and deeply disturbed by the rising cases of aggressive behavior of students in your school. So you decided to speak during the morning assembly about indiscipline in schools. This is one question. Question number 2 is, the recent rise in incidents of violent behavior of students is a matter of concern for all. The problem can be curbed if students learn how to manage anger. So the second one is, write a speech on the topic how to manage anger. Although the topic is not clearly mentioned here, but you will have to find out what could be a better catchy headline. Next is, write a speech on benefits of early rising, and you are head boy or head girl. So I hope you will do it, and you can share it on my WhatsApp number. Thank you.